Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Let's play some daily games. Today is May 25th, 2026. It's Monday, start of a new week, and we're playing Wordle number 1801. Alright. After the wonderful play yesterday, I don't know how it could get better today, but we'll see. Alright, generating the letter Y. I mean, we pretty much used up all the Y's, right? Do I still go with the Y word or do I just another letter? Because of all the Y's. So let's do another letter. S. Okay. Since we get S, you know me, I'm gonna go for strip, which we have not had yet. Let's try it. Okay, that's not bad. Can't put too many of those words, right? Okay. I in the right spot. A very odd spot as well. Okay. Where's that S gonna be? Maybe something like that. Could be. I was gonna say posit, but P is already there. Can be resit, no R. Big basic. Or like toesic. Sit. Cosit, fosit, mosit, hosit, passit, passit. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's that astic or Aston, Estin, Estix, Estig, Esti, where else is it? Espig, taxis, Texas. Something blank TI. Sorry, TI. S. Fetus. Fetus. No, I don't like that. Untis. Untis. Ontis. Notice. Mutis. Actus. Optus. Antis. Ooh, I feel like there can't be too many words that aren't plurals, right? T. S. Maybe? Acid, osset, acid, us fix, as fit, as fix. Unsit? Is that a word? You unsit or something? I don't think this is the answer. I don't think so. It's probably something way more obvious. Something I can think of right now. I don't like this. I think I'm gonna try something else. Tess. Gosh, it was with a C. Tozy. Tozen. Tosic. Lucid. Fusit. Basset. Mess. I thought another one, Matisse. That's a word, right? I don't know if I like this one better or unsit. Oh, is Matisse a word or am I thinking of Mistis? I can't remember the word. What's that? It's like mixed, right? I don't know. So should I go with unsit then? Because I don't. Okay, not unsit. Yeah, it's not even the word list. Is that a word? I have no idea, but I don't like it either. Like it's got to be something we know, right? Has to. And ties. It's just no. Options. Okay. Something. Estig. Ustic. Is astic a word? No idea. It's not on the word list. Is astigmatism? I don't think that's I instill? No, that's a 6th letter. Okay. I'm spending just so much time trying to think of what stands for. Besit? B-E-S-I-T. Besit. Mesit. Nesit. Newsit. Dosit. Cosit. Cosit? No, I don't think so. Coaches. Don't think this is a word. It's not, well, it is a word except it is, but that's not what the answer is. Okay. Ruled out where the T's and the S could be. Okay. So the T is either the start or the end. Can't be twist, obviously. So what if it's face? T. Can't be the S is the second word, so it's gotta be the S here, I think. Yeah, I think that's most likely that. What is it? A Q? Sin? What is this? Tosil? Tasil? Tusil? Tusit? Oh my gosh, I cannot see this word. This is very annoying. I still can't see it. It's not uncivil, still. Insect. God, why can't I see this word? Right? I think this is the formation. I think so. Ties. T-I-S. No, visit! Oh my god, is it visit? Is that it? Oh my god. I should have, this should have been a 2. I just couldn't see the word. I just don't know why, like, my brain just could not see it. Maybe because there's so few words with this formation that my brain I just couldn't, I don't know, it's just kind of not working. I mean, 3 is still pretty good, but I definitely should have gotten into, so that's really annoying. Today's next visit started with strip, which is an excellent guess. As I said, should have been a 2. I feel like, look at that. The only possible answer. There's all Jesus are word, but it's not on that word list. Oh, person of mixed split. Okay, so I was right about that. So I was right about that, but it's not one of the. That's not the answer anyway. Has it ever been though? Just curious. I don't think they would do that. I guess no. What about visit? Is it the first time? So visit is brand new word. Okay. Yeah, damn. Should have gotten it. I just struggled for so long. You saw how long I took to start to think of a possible word to try. I tried unsit. I can't remember. I thought of unsit, but I didn't think of visit. So that's quite annoying, and my brain is not working. Slight payback for yesterday's one guess solve, I suppose, but still pretty good stat there. 127, 127 3 guess solve. Okay, let's move on to connections. All right, we're playing number 1079. Today, 16 words. We've got brow, cap, lid, Sia, wit, ADM, pin, jot, lash, lol, scrap, shirt, sticker, ball, Tia, and shred. Could be like text kind of speak. So like TIA is what things in advance, law, like sort of acronyms. Could be law, TIA, ATM, Sia, at the moment, right? Law, like text, web speak, perhaps. Okay, keep that for now in case there's another that I'm not sure of. Brow. What? Eyebrow, eyelid, eyelash, eyeball. Okay, I could see that being another group. Okay. Wit. Wit could be a color without the last letter. So maybe. I mean, could. Maybe I'll do the eye one first just to get it out of the way. I think eyebrow, eyelash, eyeball, eyelid. I'll try that. It's right. It is. Okay, that's the purple. Okay. Just scrap to shred. I can see those being the same thing. But then I don't see anything else that's good. Okay. If we think the colors with Cyan. But I don't see a fourth color though. I don't see. Well, no. Nah, I don't think it's the color. Probably that's a red herring because there's brown, which could have been brown, so probably not. So I guess yeah, I think it is. Yeah. One group, the text speak. This could be the blue. Okay, then in that case, wait, what's that be? Wit with WH. Or we think maybe shirt, cap, pin, and sticker, like merchandise for maybe sports team, a band, something like that. Could be some kind of merch, cap, sticker, pin, shirt. I could see that. Then wit, scrap, jot, and shred. Maybe just like a little piece of something. That could be it. Because I'll try the text speak thing. That's the blue. Texting abbreviations, okay. Then I think we might have the merch next sticker, shirt, pin, cap, or is this gonna be the yellow? Okay, actually this could be the yellow actually. So maybe I'll do the other ones first. Wait, scrap, jot, shred, like a tiny piece of something, tiny bit. Okay, that's right. And then merch. What's the yellow? Common promo items. Yeah, merch. Okay, that's perfect. Another reverse rainbow. I think it's 2 days of a reverse rainbow. I got that yesterday as well. My 27th one. Since playing, I've done 5 and 16. Only got 27, so that's a very bad stat. That's okay. All right, today's purple group. We've got eyeball, eyebrow, eyelash, eyelid. Pretty easy. Almost a bit questionably easy because I thought maybe it's be the red herring, but actually the colors is the red herring. So we've got colors of one letter missing, like brown could be brown. Cyan could be cyan, and then N. Wit could be white without the E, and then pin could be pink without the K. But definitely that was just a rainbow herring. I almost fell for that one, but then I avoided. Texting abbreviations, ATM at the moment. See ya. I think it's just see ya later. But like, is there anything else like what is see ya symptom? See ya text abbreviation. Why they show me WYD? I don't want to see that. Should also be cover your ass or see you later. I mean, it's an abbreviation, but yeah, it also means cover your ass. If you want to say like an actual abbreviation, then it has to stand for something, right? Because see is just text speak, like B4, right? He's on an abbreviation, I guess. But okay, lol, laugh out loud. TIA, thanks in advance. That's what I remember. Tiny bit, a jot, a scrap, shred, a wit. I know scrap and shred as tiny bits. Jot, I've also heard that, but wit less so. I might have heard that before, but less so. That's why I wasn't sure where the wit was going to go until at the end. Common promo items, cat, pin, shirt, sticker. I thought maybe at first cat and shirt could be like a part of an outfit. Then I saw the pin sticker. I was thinking, okay, maybe it's merch because I buy lots of merch, right? So this is like common promo items for bands, artists, etc. So there we go. Yeah, not very tough. Again, I don't usually get the reverse rainbows on tough puzzles, so I don't think this was very tough. Maybe this is like a 2 out of 5. I think not particularly challenging, but I'll take the win. All right, let's move on to today's bonus game. I'm playing Qwertle. First, I believe this is my first time playing because it doesn't look familiar. So it's a letter. Sorry, it's a word guessing game, not a letter guessing game. Word guessing game. Guess the Qwertle in 6 tries. Like Wordle, each guess must be a valid 5-letter word. Hit the enter button to submit. After each guess, the color of the tiles will change to show how physically close each letter is on the QWERTY keyboard. Okay, so this is not about how close they are in the alphabet, it's more on the keyboard. I do have a QWERTY keyboard in front of me, so I'm going to use that as my hint. This is measured by the pixel distance between the centers of each key. Pixel, oh my god. A black letter on a white background is correct. Okay, so example, squab. First letter in the answer is S. The second letter is nowhere near Q. The third letter is very close to U. The fourth letter is halfway across the keyboard from A. Wow, so that's confusing. Okay, so black on white means that's already the right letter. You got that. The red means that nowhere near, you're super far away, not nowhere near the Q on the board, on the keyboard. B, same thing. Third letter, the green is very close to the U. The yellow one is, it's sort of like halfway, the equidistant away. Right, halfway across the keyboard from that letter. Okay, I think I sort of get it. All right, we can always go back to it when I'm not sure. Okay, far and close, right? You've got the colors of how close we are. Green means it's relatively close. Of course, yeah, white on black is the main thing here. So let's do crane, as that is my favorite go-to word. Or should I do strip? Or should I do visit? No, I don't want to do visit. I'm sick of that word. Let's just do crane. Okay, that's not bad. CNR already right. So we've got CNR. Do that. A is looking kind of far, right? Kind of far. N is about 50% of the way away from where it is. So we're looking at, I think, that this keyboard, the pixels, so N halfway, I guess it could be like diagonal, right? So it's not gonna be like, or it could be maybe. So it could be like maybe these 5 letters, one of those. Is that how that works on the keyboard? Could be. Because we're my pixel, right? On the screen. So that could be. But I do feel like looking at it, just but none of them are vowels though. Third one has to be a vowel. But there's some nearest vowels. I mean, there are 4 of them up there. So, but the 2 closest ones are U and I. So maybe that's one of them. Okay, maybe I could try that. Oh no, wait, but that's the N, right? So this probably is a consonant. Okay, so it could be. The E is pretty close. It's somewhere close to the E. Maybe it's R. It's close to the E, or it could be S. Okay, even that's pretty far. Because I thought maybe this next letter could be the E. But what vowel is far away from the A? Probably one of these. So that I'm thinking it could be a U, I, or O. I'm leaning into I or O. And so wait away. Like each pixel. Sure how to distinguish that. Okay. Maybe something like crowd. Try that. Okay, close. So I got it right. The D is right because that E is very, very close to the D. So I got it right. So now O and W are very close together. Right? Oh, something that's close to the O. Probably the I then. The E. So cried? Nice. Okay, there we go. I won. Okay, that's not so bad. Okay. I mean, probably someone who's smarter could have done it in like 2, I think, but that decent attempt to try. That's a good one. Very interesting. I've never played a game like this before. I mean, I played so many different types of Wordle, even those are like proximity ones, but I've never done one where it's about proximity to the QWERTY keys on the digital keyboard there. So I've never played that before. So that's a very interesting premise. I've never tried. Really fun. Graphics, nothing fancy, but that you don't really need to. And I do find this very helpful because even though I know they do tell us here, but I think this one visualizing it is better for me, and also because they have the keyboard up there for me to look at, it's also very helpful. So I don't have to look at my own keyboard. Plus, some people don't use QWERTY keyboards on their own computer, so having that digital one, the virtual one on the one on the screen is really good, very helpful. So I like that a lot. Yeah, let's take a look at what else we have here. The practice, the exact setting, and you can donate to Sam. Oh, the creator is also Sam Friedman. I hope I pronounced that correctly. There's no archive as far as I can see. So just gotta play the regular. But you can also play the practice. I don't know how many practices they have. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that one. But basically, it's just what they'll do. So there we go. I did it in 3. You probably can do it in 2. I mean, if you get lucky, of course. I suppose I quite lucky on Crane. Thank goodness. If I did visit, I guess I forgot. It depends on the proximity, not about the letters, right? So yeah, pretty good anyway. I don't know. All right, let's. I'll leave a link to Qwertle in the description. Try yourself, and you can let me know how you do. Let's look at the comments from yesterday's video. Okay, him KH1 says Saint, Nicer, and Niece. Awesome 3. That's really good. I mean, honestly, great first guess. You already got like 2 letters. And then Nicer is excellent, excellent second guess, and then 3, of course. You say congrats on your 1 guess off. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so happy about that as well. Finally, the long journey, especially for those of you who've been with my channel for like, well, not day 1, but like for a really long time. You know how long it's been a long time coming, and so finally. Edward, you did tread, scene, and niece. Okay, everybody's getting 3s. I love that. I love that for us. Woo-hoo. Okay, congrats. Blissfully unaware that scene was the answer just last February. I also forgot about that. I would have to say that it was a very lucky choice. How much luckier can one be? I would have to say none. There's no possibility of being luckier than that. I see your joke. Getting aside, congrats on the big one. Yes, it's the big one. Oh my goodness. If I had known, well, of course, I would have bought a little number 1 shimmy balloons. I could just like, woohoo, number 1, but that's fine. I could have just had that on standby. I could, you know what? I should have gotten like a candle, like I know those birthday candles with numbers, right, for your age. But I could get the one that is just the number 1, and then when I do get the Wordle in 1, which I did just yesterday, I could like the candle, like, whoa, congrats to me, and I could do it. I know I haven't really recorded myself on video on screen for a long time. But I could do that, so maybe I should get one just on hand the next time I get a one guest off, which will be for a long time. I hope the candle lasts that long. We'll see. So I could do that. Hopefully, I have so many ideas, but sometimes I don't remember to do that. Maybe I will. Creatures difficulty 2 out of 5. You said a reverse rainbow. Okay, now you're just showing off. Oh yeah, I'm no, I don't show. I'm so humble. No, I'm kidding. And don't sell it short just because it's just 2 out of 5. 93% of players found yellow or green first. Whoa! So most of them the yellow or green first. Interesting. The blue ritualistic object destination came in at less than 1%. Yeah, that was a tough one. I would certainly give you full credit for your Witch Doctor notion. Thank you. And that's because I was visualizing it, right? Like they use those kind of objects in the ritual, so that's like maybe that. So thanks. I had no clue. Just happy that the purple was starts a pronoun for the nth time, right? They just always use that. They use the dogs. They use the I don't know whatever glasses. Yeah, I mean like drinking glasses, wine glasses. Maybe I could have seen blue eventually, but I was afraid it was associated with some specific character not in my database. Not a fail, but I'm really off my game. I missed the rainbow red herring of hiss, rattle, shed, and strike. Sad. Oh, how sad. I did see the stigma a little bit, but I did notice the others, so I also didn't notice that, fortunately. Gridogram, you said, my stats are rather poor. I didn't want to do too well by actually reading the rules. I played for a few minutes before realizing it wasn't just another find as many words as possible type game. Ooh, oh my gosh, how many words did you try? I have no idea, but okay. You said, when I did see the goal, yeah, that was a pretty awkward phrase to figure out. As you remember, just a reminder for those who didn't watch the bonus game, you had to guess a phrase, and the phrase yesterday was, the perfect is enemy of the good. So that's what Edward is alluding to as being kind of awkward. It is funny, isn't it? We're trying to get the perfect, but that's the problem. We are fighting ourselves when we could have had the good outcome, and we're fighting ourselves for a perfect outcome. I mean, we as word game players, we know that all too well, right? Mr. Breeze did slant, diner, and niece. Whoa, everybody's getting threes. Awesome. Congrats, everybody. A round of applause and a shower of confetti for today is finally the day. And yes, that was yesterday, but yes, indeed. Congratulations on that elusive hole one. Yes. Yes, after 500 plus puzzles, more than a year, it happened. It actually happened. Still unbelievable. Average 2.9, failed 2%. Of course, very low fail rate. On any other day, Wordle reports around 57 players starting with niece. Really? People are starting that as a starting word? That is fascinating. 50 to 70 doesn't sound like much, but still, it's a lot. Yeah, but is it of any surprise that number is significantly high today? I'd be disappointed if the source of this anomaly wasn't your other viewers following along. Ooh, are they? How many of them are watching this? But a birdie is pretty unremarkable on a daily. Oh my gosh. No, seriously though, I never thought about this. Does anybody actually watch my video and like, okay, when you see I've chosen the word, are you using that word as well? Are you playing along with me, or have you already played it and you're just watching how I do? Because that would be amazing if you actually followed my word niece and you did it and you got a hole in one also because of me. I don't think anybody did, but if anybody did, sign off in the comments if you're one of those. I don't think anybody watches to that extent, but interesting. We said a birdie is pretty unremarkable on a day like this, but at least I didn't join the bot who took a kick in the groin and winced of a humiliating 4. It's not Wordle's day. It was our day, wasn't it? It was our hole in one. It was our 3 guests off. So, you know what? The Wordlebot, it deserves it. Sometimes it's so, I don't want to say arrogant because machines can be arrogant. Don't think so. But sometimes it feels like it's good. That it's getting the payback. We're giving payback to the Wordlebot for sometimes laughing at us, giving us terrible stats. Not that I care about those stats, but still. All right, thank you all for your. Oh, I forgot, Clara. I didn't scroll up all the way. Yes, Clara, thank you. We're trying Gridogram Sunday Sings 237, 33% accuracy, 18 out of 212. What is 18 out of 2? I forgot what the 18 is. He said I was away, but now I'm back. Welcome back. Woohoo. Good word searching game. Only until I'm watching you. I remember hearing that phrase before. Really, I've never heard this phrase. Maybe it's more of a UK thing. I don't know, but I've never heard of this. Perfect is the enemy of the good. Yeah, but I like that phrase. Actually, it made me think a bit. Yeah, as a word game player, really does make me think. So nice one to learn. You said also wow, fantastic work on your Wordle in 1 with 3 exclamation marks, or is it 4? I can't see. No, it's 4. Thank you so much, Clara. I know. I'm so happy it finally happened. Now let's see if it takes just as long. Are we gonna see like the 1000th game before I get a second Wordle in 1? Hopefully not that long. I think with this strategy of picking the haven't used starting words yet. Is going to pay off really well. So, it's actually updated very recently, May 24th. I didn't know that. Okay, very interesting. But yeah, I'm just thinking to myself that, wow, how long is it going to take? Well, let's see. Because we know I got it on 515, May 24th. Okay, so let's see how long it takes before I get another one with this strategy, right? We'll see how I get. It's going to be quite a while, but hopefully not too long. Not another 500 games at least. It can't be, right? Okay, so I'll leave a link again to Qwertle in the description. Check it out yourself, and let me know how you did for Wordle and connections. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.